2021 is just around the corner, so let's talk about New Year's resolutions. Woo! I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. However, I did complete goals in 2019, and I want to talk about them. Resolutions are hard to maintain, but I was determined. Back in October of 2019, I was hitting a rut and a whole mess of other mental problems, but you guys don't want to hear about that, do you? I need to change, and it needed to be fast. Making drastic changes can be mind-boggling, but hey, diamonds are made under pressure. If I want to change something, I have to integrate it into my life right away. Otherwise, I just end up procrastinating. And that was my greatest weakness, procrastination. If I wanted to move my lazy butt, I had to lay down some rules of what I had to do. Nothing vague like, I'll exercise more. No. I am a man of logic and science. So what was my resolution? I'll draw more. Now that we have a goal, how will we get there? I will draw every day. So I kept revising until I eventually got to this plan. I started by making some good habits. I read more, I ate healthier, stopped playing video games as much, and took on meditation. Hold on, I'll go faster. I stopped drinking soda and eating chips because I heard stop consumption of sugar and I just had to draw the line there. I love boba way too much. Instead of coffee, I drank tea, mostly green tea, cause it's good for my blood and calms me down. This whole ordeal got me really into liking tea and the satisfying world of tea making.
Why don't you enjoy a cup of calming jasmine tea?
I don't need any calming tea!
Did you know self-heating mugs exist and they are super useful? I need one of those because I forget to drink my tea and it gets cold. Meditation. It's good for thinking and getting a clear headspace. On that note, shocking how so many people have never tried meditation before, even though it requires so few things. What if meditation could help you realize something that you're missing in life? So why not try it? Now, I'm not an expert, and there are far more qualified people, and I'll leave some of them down in the description down below. Now, moving on. First year of uni, I would stay up until 1 in the morning, playing video games and waking up the next morning thinking, what have I done? Now I go to sleep at 10 o'clock, being the latest, and I wake up at 5 a.m. Yes, that's right. I am now a boomer. The early bird gets the worm, and I even like prunes. Before this, I was very scatterbrained and just did things on whim, sort of like this YouTube channel, but now I use a calendar. I mostly do it online with Google because my phone is always next to me. Planning things out can help you be more efficient with your time and leave time aside to do things that matter, like drawing. My morning schedule routine consists of me waking up at 5 a.m., then I meditate for 30 minutes, then I stretch and exercise for about half an hour before 6. After that, I start drawing in my morning sketchbook. I draw and practice for about half an hour, or at least until 7 in the morning. After that, I take a cold shower. I used to take hot showers, but it really damaged my hair and caused bone aches. Also, it helps wake me up, since I don't drink coffee as much anymore. Sometimes I like adding variety to my drawing sessions, and I just draw 3 a.m. ideas I have that I will never show to anyone ever. Actively trying to get better at art is really difficult, especially when you're doing it by yourself. So I researched help on YouTube. Alright, here we go. Trying to learn how to draw is hard because there is no right way to draw. One of the main aspects of drawing is discovering my own art style or format, and that's its hardest part. Every artist says art style doesn't matter, or you'll get one if you try hard enough. Don't worry about it, eventually you'll get there. I get the positive message, guys, except, well, when you don't have an art style, you end up with wildly inconsistent videos. Even now, I still have no idea just what I am doing. I'd like to go back to Kiki's delivery service for inspiration, specifically this scene.
And then one day, for some reason, I just couldn't paint anymore. I tried and tried, but nothing I did seemed any good. I just felt like I'd lost my ability.
That sounds like me.
It's exactly the same. But then I found the answer. You see, I hadn't figured out what or why I wanted to paint. I had to discover my own style. But we each need to find our own inspiration, Kiki. Sometimes it's not easy.
Being alone in uni made me realize that I am constantly juggling procrastination and overworking myself. I need to find balance between being a workaholic and being a lazy piece of doo-doo. We all have a lot of time on our hands now, and we are trying to find ways to fill in that time. Some people are taking time to hone their craft, and others are just trying to relax. Before this whole year, my life was mostly running around at the speed of sound, always trying to get to the next thing I needed to complete. Sometimes I get caught up in my own world, where I just need to succeed by getting to the next step of the grind that I forget to stop and think, why am I here? Self-improvement is a tricky process. It requires a balance of understanding oneself while still taking criticism and humility. It is a long and treacherous path to reach perfection. Don't become complacent, but don't overwork yourself either. If you keep trying, I'm sure you will be a great, humble, magnificent, totally rad Chad. Maybe someday you can be as cool as me. Boy, oh boy, I did not expect this year to go the way it went. Regardless, I was determined to improve. I am by no means trying to shame others into doing what I did. If you're going through a tough time, I know it's hard to get up after getting knocked down. I was in a pretty dark place, but I'm in a better state of mind now. I'm not perfect, but I think I'm doing a lot better now. No quarantine was going to stop me from fixing my life. If there's anything to take away from this video, it's that you shouldn't wait until New Year's to start a resolution. That's why I don't believe in resolutions. See what I did there? I brought it back to the beginning of the video. Right? Every day should be a new year. Every day you should try to fix what is wrong with your life. If you want change, you have to be the change you seek in life.